All right, Annie, if you could call the roll.
Mayor Paulin,
Here.
Vice Mayor Satula,
Here.
Councilman Smith,
Here.
Town Manager Hicks.
Here.
Moving on to the approval minutes, August 7th town meeting minutes and August 31st work session minutes.
Mr. Mayor, I move that we accept the minutes as presented.
I second it, Mr. Mayor.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right. Minutes are approved. Moving on to reports of officers, boards, and committees. First, the permits report.
Building, use, and occupancy signed permits issued during the month of August 2017. Building permits. August 1st, Vernon Smith, 11 Oak Street, deck with ramp. August 4th, Joseph and Nancy Ford, 8 6th Street for a shed. August 7th, Solar City for Kathleen McDonald, 820 Indianhead Avenue for solar panels. August 14th, Vivint Solar for Robert Steele, 400 Indianhead Avenue solar panels. Use and occupancy permits. August 3rd, Dan and Andrea Schultz, 10 Pine Street for a deck. August 10th, James Paulin, 27 Potomac Avenue for a front porch. August 16th, Miguel Burga, 4617 Strauss Avenue for a single-family dwelling. There were no temporary use and occupancy permits and no demolition permits. There was one grading permit, August 21st, Southern Maryland Electric Co-op, line work, not subdivision. There were no sign permits and no temporary sign permits.
All right, thank you very much. Moving on to finance report with Ginger.
August 2017 finance report. Beginning cash balance, $169,826.22. Total revenues, $470,648.26. Total expenditures, $250,488.74, with an ending cash balance of $389,985.74. Total investments, $1,031,677.65. Any questions?
On to town manager, code enforcement, and planning commission reports.
Town Manager's Report, August 2017. Boardwalk. Town will be receiving an update tomorrow from the state. Hint, hint. The town will be taking over the DHCD grant as it relates to the properties outside the base gate. The work will resume this month. Online bill pay. End-to-end testing has begun. Hope to be operational this month. Public Works will be installing a fence at the end of Riverwatch Drive this week. And last but not least, the Village Green restrooms. The NEPA documentation is almost complete. This needs to be complete before the project can be advertised. Code enforcement report for August. The town issued 23 notices of violations during the month. 4 property maintenance, 2 vehicle violations, 8 rental license violations, 8 grass and weeds, 1 rubbish and garbage, and the town also performed 10 rental inspections during the month. Planning Commission report for August. The Planning Commission reviewed a concept plan for development along 7th Street.
All right, thank you very much. Moving on to Parks and Rec Committee and Environmental Sustainability Committee reports.
Mr. Mayor, nothing to present this month.
All right, thank you. Moving on to Bureau of Fire Prevention report. Wayne?
Chief Williams is back in Maryland Fire and Rescue Institute Tuesday and Thursday nights for teaching emergency medical technicians, so keep those EMTs cranked out for the county. Basically, our report on August is a pretty slow month for fire, very few fire responses. I guess that's a good fire prevention program. But we did have 26 responses for EMS for our ambulance, whether BLS calls or ALS calls. Also, we participated in National Night Out. Put out our fire prevention stuff, safety. Also, the 23rd of this month, we're working in conjunction with the state police, and Karen also said a couple other organizations, Walmart for the safety seat installation and inspection for automobiles. There'll be a drive-through bay to the firehouse, so just come around, they'll put a signage out, but you can go to the back of the firehouse, pull in the bay, and they'll check you out and do whatever they have to do, and you go right out the front. No problem. Fire Prevention Week's coming up soon, and we will be having our open house on October 14th. We'll have more information as that comes along. And then in November, our new ladder tower, ladder truck should be delivered. It won't be put in service right away. Everybody has to learn to train with it and drive it without running into something, and mounting all the tools and appliances and stuff like that. So it's a big investment, over $1 million, and you've got to know what's going on. So also this fall, the leaves will be falling soon, and we have a burning ban in the town. So, because growing up, I remember burning leaves. I thought it was a lot of fun, but so much for that. Also, we're going to be driving around handing out fund drive letters probably the middle of this month. So if you see the fire trucks outside and they're banging on your door, it's not a fuller brush salesman. It's us handing out our fund drive letters. So, and that's all I have. Everybody have any questions? No? Okay.
Thanks, Wayne. All right, moving on to community affairs.
The free countywide household hazardous waste collection and recycling continues through December. It's the first Saturday of every month at the Department of Public Works on Audie Lane off of Radio Station Road. It's from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Your next opportunity is Saturday, October the 7th, to drop off your items free of charge. That includes things like automotive fluids, fluorescent lights, degreasers, pesticides, herbicides, fertilizer, gasoline, oil-based paints, except latex must now be solidified in the can and disposed of in your household trash, cleaning supplies, pool chemicals, rust removers, and other poisons around the house. In the summer months, we held our astronomy night on July the 1st. And our next one is Saturday, September the 9th from 8:30 to 10:30 here in Village Green Park, weather permitting and Irma doesn't hit us. It will be posted on the Southern Maryland Astronomical Society page for the day. They do make a determination to cancel Saturday, usually by about 11 or so. She tries to do that. But we're hopeful that maybe that storm will go in a different direction and it won't come here at all, and we can enjoy another astronomy night. We also held our Kids Back to School Night on Thursday, August 17th with the Neighbors Eager to Serve, and we gave away backpacks fully loaded backpacks, I should say, thanks to the generous donations from the NETS organization and the many individuals and businesses and organizations that partner with them. And we gave those to students in the pre-K through 8th grade that attend Indianhead Elementary in General Smallwood. We did not have any homeschool students this year that participated. We also held our Grandparents and 55 and Older Night on Thursday, August the 24th. We had a delicious dinner served by our wonderful community activities volunteers, and we enjoyed the dinner and delightful entertainment from the Port Tobacco Pickers Bluegrass Band, who enjoy coming here every year to entertain everyone. Yesterday was the Indianhead 100. The Southern Maryland Century Ride, sponsored by the Oxon Hill Bicycle and Trail Club. They had 1,000 people that rode, that started on the Village Green and went throughout the county and came back and picnicked, thanks to the St. James Episcopal Church, who does their food for them. And I think everybody had a great time, and a beautiful day to ride. And don't forget Help for Pets. I don't have any flyers back there. But there is it's a community outreach program and pet food bank in Charles County. They serve homeless, elderly, disabled, and low-income pet owners in Southern Maryland. Their mission is to help keep pets out of the shelters and at home where they belong. I will ask Annie to post this on the website. And we also have it at the town hall, and if anybody calls, we can certainly spread the word about it. Upcoming events for community activities, we will start, our first meeting will be Tuesday, September the 12th at 7 o'clock. And we have, what else are we doing? We have the car show. I'm sorry, I forgot all my flyers tonight. We have the car show. It's the 11th annual Indianhead Car Show, and Veterans Recognition is set for this Sunday, September the 10th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Again, if Irma doesn't hit us. That's going to be a great and wonderful time. And then we are gearing up for our Trunk to Trunk on October 31st. And what else are we doing, ladies? Where's my ladies? Excuse me? Oh my gosh, yes, Breast Cancer Walk. I was hoping Cynthia was going to be here tonight. October 7th is the Breast Cancer Walk. I believe that's our 12th annual, and that's from 9 to 2 here in the Village Green Pavilion. Starts here, walks on the trail partially, and then back here for a wonderful day. of recognizing and celebrating survivors and remembering loved ones that did not. I think that's it for now. Any questions? Okay, thank you.
Policing report, Elliot?
Couple of things going on in the town. We've had a couple of vandalisms. Fortunately, school started today, so idle hands should be busy. I've been asked this a few times already, the attempted murder that happened in Nanjemoy, the person that was on the loose, he turned himself in this morning. So that's resolved. There's not a murderer running around on the streets. That's, I guess, the business end of this. Unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to look at it, this is my last town meeting. I am been reassigned to 228 Corridor in Waldorf. The person standing to my left is my replacement. He is Corporal Stephen Bryant. And in a minute, he'll introduce himself and have a few things to say. I remember the very first time I was kind of tricked into doing a town meeting. It was when Officer Riffle was the community police officer here. And he's like, hey, he was injured at the time, and he's like, can you do the town meeting? I'm like, no problem, I'll do the town meeting. What do I do? Just sit in the town meeting and talk to people? And he's like, oh, no, it's televised. And I'm like, what? So, I remember everybody was wondering where Officer Riffle was, and I'm like, well, he had a horrible badminton accident, and, fortunately the mongoose and him were going to make total recoveries, and that was the first meeting that I met the town. Since then, I moved into the town and became your community police officer, and I really enjoyed the community that Indianhead has. And, I made it my home. So, of course, I enjoy that. I do want to thank Ryan, mayor, council, vice mayor. You made being a community officer very easy. Just the working back and forth, the community of it. But the person I have to thank the most, Karen. Karen is an invaluable asset to the town, bar nothing. So that being said, last meeting, I wanted to get you something so you guys would remember me. No, it's not bad, and for the first time, it's not even a joke. So, let's see. Now, I don't know if these are your size. If they're too big, you can wear them as night shirts. If they're too small, you can give them to your kids or use them to clean your car or something. I think that'll fit Ryan. Yeah, well, it'll be a good night shirt maybe, but I got you guys shirts. So when I'm passing this out, I'll introduce.
Well, wait. We have things for you.
Oh,
All right. So here's the town seal. For you, the Town of Indianhead Community Policing Officer. Oh, Mike. Appreciate it. Thank you. Community Policing Officer, February 2013 to August 2017. Thank you for your service to the Town of Indianhead. So here. But that's not it. Yeah. There you go. So there's the town seal, but you see, we didn't think that was enough for you and for all you've done for the town. So You, sir, are going to be receiving today the key to the town of Indianhead. This will help you lock your doors.
You beat me to the punch.
Picture right here.
Okay, now everybody, Stephen Bryant, he is going to sing the town song. I hope you memorized it. It's like 6 verses. Here you go.
All right, like you said, I'm Corporal Stephen Bryant with the Charles County Sheriff's Office. I've been with the agency for a little over 11 years now. Spent the last 7, almost 8 years in the community policing unit up in Waldorf on 228, where Elliot's going to take over in my place. So I'm very well versed with how this works. Just want to go over a couple of things that I want to talk about for the town. It is back to school time, okay? So we want to be aware that there's going to be a lot of buses, a lot of kids, pedestrians out on the streets. Be extra careful. Try and take your time. Leave a little early for work because those buses and those kids are going to be out there. In addition to that, in the county, not in the town of Indianhead, but in the county, there's been a slight uptick in some home invasions and some carjackings. So I want everyone to kind of be aware of their surroundings, okay? And if you see something that looks out of place, anything that's odd, give us a call. Let us get a chance to come out, take a look at it. Hopefully it's nothing. If it's something, then maybe we prevented some sort of crime or something. So that's all I have. And if anybody has anything they want to talk to me about, after the meeting, I'll be around if anybody has anything specifics they want to talk about. And again, I just wanted to say thank you to Officer Elliott for his 3.5, almost 4 years of fine service to the town of Indianhead. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
and welcome.
And welcome. All right, moving on. We have no briefings, no presentations and recognitions. However, we do have a resolution. Annie?
Resolution number 09-01-17, introduced by Mayor and Council. Date introduced September 5th, 2017. Date adopted September 5th, 2017. Date effective September 5th, 2017. A resolution appointing a member and establishing her respective term of office to the Indianhead Community Activities Committee for a 3-year term. Whereas the following individual has expressed a desire to serve as a member of the Indianhead Community Activities Committee, and whereas Article 4 of the Code of the Town of Indianhead empowers the Town Council of Indianhead to make appointments to the Indianhead Community Activities Committee, now therefore be it hereby resolved by the Town Council of Indianhead, Maryland, that the following individual is hereby appointed to the Indianhead Community Activities Committee for a 3-year term of office as noted below. Appoint Emily Henry, 6040 Chickamuxon Road, expiration September 2020. Be it further resolved that all resolutions or parts of resolutions in conflict herewith being the same are hereby repealed to the extent of such conflict. This resolution shall be in full force and effect on the 5th day of September 2017.
Mr. Mayor, I move we accept the resolution as read.
Mr. Mayor, I second the resolution.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Resolution passes. All right, moving on. No ordinances, no petitions, no unfinished business, no new business. On to miscellaneous. Announcement of upcoming events. The Village Green Flea Market will continue through October 28th every Saturday. Friday Night Lights basketball will be Friday, September 8th, 7 p.m., Indianhead Elementary School outdoor basketball courts. Astronomy Night will be Saturday, September 9th, 8:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. at the Village Green Pavilion. The 11th Annual Town of Indianhead Car Show and Veterans Recognition and Health Fair Day will be Sunday, September 10th, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Village Green Pavilion and Park. Community Activities Committee will meet on Tuesday, September 12th, 7 p.m. at the Village Green Pavilion. The 94th Annual Charles County Fair will be Thursday, September 14th through Sunday, September 17th at the Charles County Fairgrounds in La Plata. The Planning Commission will meet on Wednesday, September 20th, 7 p.m. at the Village Green Pavilion. Town Council work session will be Wednesday, September 27th, 3:30 p.m. at Town Hall. Parks and Rec, Environmental Sustainability Committee meetings will be Wednesday, September 27th, 7:30 and 7:30 p.m. respectively at the Village Green Pavilion. The next town meeting will be Monday, October 2nd, 7:30 p.m. at the Village Green Pavilion. Friday night lights basketball again, Friday, October 6th, 7 p.m. Indianhead Elementary School outdoor basketball courts, and the 12th annual Breast Cancer Fitness Walk will be Saturday, October 7th, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. on the Village Green Pavilion and Trail. Whew. All right, moving on. If anyone has a comment, please go to the mic and go.
Representing the youth of Indianhead, we just wanted to take a minute and thank Officer Elliott for keeping Indianhead safe and for showing up to every town meeting and telling us to lock the cars. We're gonna miss you, and we want to open our arms to the new officer. So, thank you, Officer Elliott, for keeping Indianhead safe.
Thank you. All right. Any other citizens' comments? Seeing none, meeting adjourned.